Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you're interested in joining any of our games, like this one, we have open slots available. Tuesday Early also has open slots available, multiples on that end, so if you and some friends want to get into a nice low-level campaign, be sure to reach out and let me know. Without further ado, go ahead and give us that recap, Casimir.
Last time we did a lot of things. No, we started off the session that Bundir and Casimir were away chasing the masked person. Lear and Ogwar had split their own ways to run around crowds with some anti-magic, even though Liara was basically dead, and try to help tame them and free them of the madness that was they were undergoing. Vindir and Casimir, on the other hand, kind of went chasing after that figure, ended up tracking them to a guardhouse that they decided stealth was just not in the cards for them and just busted down the door. Um, Busted down one door, busted down another, encountered the guy that had very strange, not pleasant stick that um neither of us could hold because it just felt cursed, evil, something of that nature. There was just a screaming piece of like dead people. So we immediately we couldn't touch that. Um, but we did find that they were attempting to weaken the city's defenses. There's some. I think we ended up learning that there was 13 points around the city that, if knocked out and if dismissed, would like weaken everything in the city and allow it to actually kind of crumble, or at least the castle's defenses. My memory is terrible. But after that we kind of went we also learned that there was going to be like some sacrifices going on to summon things here. But the Toku family members would all come back from it, even though they had it like etched into their skin. Um yeah, then everyone kind of tried to meet back up as some more unreal citizens were trying to take over. I think it was a noble end, where Lucian and Reese were. Reese went a little bit flammable, but nearly meteor swarmed the city. But Lucian was at least able to quell that one, just not the follow-up firestorm that scattered around. Probably a few people died, but that's nearly here nor there. We managed to try and settle some of the citizens. I think we actually managed to get through all of them. To settle them down, and then we just tried to decide of what was our next steps. What could we do? Um, how could we help the city? There was a couple of talks about getting some godly intervention and some attempts made to both Shar and to Vindir's goddess to try and move away the cloud, so to speak, that the fireworks were creating to spread this madness between everyone. Eventually, I think we then went to. I'm actually fogging, but I think we met back up with Riku then and started going on and started repeating like what we had learned so far, what was going to happen, and we're just deciding to take next steps. We knew that she had a ring, a signet ring, to one of the most internal defenses, but no one had one. Neil or she. There was only three in existence. One from her brother, one from her, and one from Nobu. And it seems like his signet had been stolen. She hadn't recovered hers, and the brother's was gone. I think our last decision was that we needed that signet rune, and we were going to try and find one of them.
So, you all had decided that you're going after the one that presumably was stolen from Nobu Jr. No idea where it could possibly be. No leads immediately, other than the fact that he claims that he keeps it on him at all times, and when he reached into his pocket, it was not there. So, players, the floor is yours. Let's try to find those signet rings.
He's always with the fish. You think the fish saw it?
I don't know. Anybody speak with animals?
Nobody's that type of barbarian, I guess.
You're a cat. Just speak to it.
I'm not a cat.
Cats and fish are notorious enemies. They can't talk to each other.
Yeah, they just.
All right, say. There's two things wrong with it. The first one is all you need, though.
Okay, fine. Nobu, can you ask your fish where it is?
He'll look at it. Holy shit, I can talk to this thing?
Oh my god.
I thought it was
Guys! No, it turns right side up. As he's now mentally connecting to his fish for the first time after having it for 7 years.
This is gonna be fun.
He's a wizard who has no idea how to wizard. Wow.
Is his mother nearby?
Yes, and she looks very notably disappointed.
How the hell could you leave him
Shut it
in charge?
right now.
Listen, Vindir, there was this whole thing with a war and she went missing.
I think actually I could talk to animals, but this is more fun.
Huh.
So
Yeah, I can.
the whole
Go to
thing.
war, you should be having, a will and last testament written up.
I knew the cat could speak to animals.
You gotta give me 10 minutes, though. That's the issue.
Huh. Apparently it's not really a fish, but it's a fae that I
Well, that's
conjured. Oh yeah, I remember I have that spell.
You
Oh, that was a
shouldn't
long
trust
time
fate.
ago.
He cast it 7 years.
Don't
ago.
tell it it's your name.
What? No, that was part of the contract. It's fine.
So the fish controls you now?
No, I control him. Apparently.
Sure.
That's why he always listened so well. I thought I was just the best fish tamer in the world. Wow. Okay. So, he doesn't remember if anybody took it. But the last time somebody outside of the royal guards came close to touching me, or the royal servants, was that crazy lady. Yeah, the crazy homeless lady.
The crazy.
What crazy homeless lady?
Oh, I don't know. She kind of like just snuck into the castle, and it was kind of weird. She kept babbling on and on about random shit, and eventually she came over, she grabbed me, she started begging about something, fear the eclipse, don't let the eclipse happen, yada yada. And then I just threw her away, and the guards took her away.
Where did you put this person?
I don't know. The guards took her away.
Summon your guards here.
Sure thing.
I don't think they can mentally listen to you.
It's worth a try. Now I'm going to try it on everyone. He goes walking away. A few.
Also,
Mhm.
all I was going to say is I'm very surprised that the goldfish could remember anything. I mean, I know they have a notoriously good memory, but
The fish swims around the bowl and then turns upside down and plays dead again. Anyways, a moment goes by, and one guard comes approaching over to you with Nobu looking a little bit in a huff behind them, and the guard seems to be consoling him in some way. Sir, I'm sorry I couldn't hear you thinking in my direction, and there's no way that we are removing all of the guards who have ever served you just to come talk to them. I will service just fine. Hello, Queen Riku. It's a pleasure to see you again. Hello, Reen. How have you been? I've been holding on. What do you need?
Apparently, there was an intruder, some crazed homeless woman raving about an eclipse. What became of her?
Oh, well, we haven't made any executive orders to eliminate people that have mental ailments.
Okay, that's...
Instead,
Where did you do with her?
we incarcerated her at the guard station at the first perimeter wall. She remained there for a minimum of 30 days. After that, it would be the head guard there's responsibility, but she has not been seen again on the premises since then.
Has it been 30 days since you arrested her?
I believe so. Yes,
Okay.
it has.
This doesn't really get us anywhere. Okay. Looking for a crazy lady going on about an eclipse.
Nobu, is that? When's the last time you saw your signet ring? Like literally saw it?
The day where I had to do the Imperial Seal after Mom decided to take a vacation. I will
That was
beat
2
the
years ago.
shit out of you. Yeah, but I always kept it on me, you know?
It's been 2 years since you.
I haven't made any official decrees. You don't need to use the ring unless you're making a decree, or you need to get into the vault.
Haven't you been making royal decrees?
Not official. I decree today is birthday. This doesn't make it official, just I decree it. It's not my problem, people just follow it anyways.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so we're looking for a lady. What was the race? Was it an elf? Wait, was it a deep gnome? Was it a deep gnome that had a crossbow and was not happy?
No, I know Blukey. Come on. She loves me.
Yeah, she has a spot for everyone in her kind heart.
Yeah, she does. Anyways, no, it was a half elf. Really, really old though. Yeah, she kept blabbering on about the eclipse. Don't let the eclipse come. She
Yeah,
said
that's-
something
Was she
else.
blonde and Miriani? Is it Miriani, guys?
What?
Remember that
This-
half elf that was in charge of those people that wanted to blow up the moon, and then she changed her ways
I don't know.
because they
She's-
wanted to kill people, and she feared eclipse, and she looked. Did she say something about looking into the abyss?
Yeah. She says she's seen the abyss and
Oh, God, it is
something about
Miriani.
3 keys.
At least we know who we're looking for.
like your rings, like there's the 3 of those.
I'm telling you, she was babbling, and back then I didn't have time to deal with any of that.
Right. Let's just go to this
I was
person.
figuring out how to run the country.
I don't. I think Ariel knows her. I'm actually pretty sure Ariel does know her. Maybe she could telepathy with her. I don't have the spell slots for it, guys, and if I do try to do it, I'm gonna die.
Isn't she just in a jail cell, or did she escape? I might have
She's
missed
not
that.
there anymore.
Oh, well, that's not
Well,
useful.
we hold them
Well-
for a minimum of 30 days until we can get a proper cleric to them to restore their facilities.
Then what happened then?
I don't know. I relinquished custody over at the Third Reign, and the guards over at that station are responsible at that point.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to Ariel, and then let's go to the Third Reign.
Alright.
See
So-
if they're still alive over there.
So, how do you guys plan on getting in contact with Ariel?
Oh, I thought she was here.
Nope. When you asked if she could run around outside with a 9th level spell again, they told you she is not here. She's currently working with the other archmages on finding a solution to this problem.
Oh, I thought they were here doing that.
Yes. Yeah, good point. They are here. They're just doing it. Okay. Yeah. You guys are at the Morian Estate. That's right. So, you guys go over to the war room, open up the door where you see that there are the mages sitting there working with one another. Desmond seems to be standing on top of his chair, looking at the table, clearly not seeing anything. As well as Ariel seems to be very confused, looking at very, 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 very many scrolls that she has. Hey, guys, what's up?
We need Ariel to connect with an old friend, Miriani. She stole Nobu's signet ring.
You think that she stole Nobu's signet ring?
The only lead we have, other than finding the other two drow, the last two members of the Toku family, which Toki or whatever. I don't know. This is sad.
It is.
Yeah, destroying an entire family is rough. You want me to use my telepathy to connect with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there something else that can be used besides telepathy?
I could do a
Maybe,
sending.
like,
I
yeah,
don't know
just do
sending, though.
sending.
You have that spell? I never had that spell.
Well, yeah, I picked it up. It was in the archives here.
Can you copy it down in my? She's gonna pull out her book of notes.
Not now. It's literally just like a thrown together textbook with fucking paper
Yeah,
falling out of
Reese-
it.
Scrapbook.
Reese,
Yeah.
Reese just sort of like flicks Liara's head. Time and place.
Every wizard
Okay.
in the room audibly gasps when they see your spellbook. Desmond
What?
starts getting a nosebleed and shaking his head.
I'm gonna dispel magic on his bat.
Oh, it's counterspelled immediately. Make sure you remove that 3rd level spell slot. Don't even try it, bitch.
I missed you too, Desmond.
Yeah, let me do a sending real quick, and she'll sit there and start writing in the air. And for a moment, you think she's pulling a Nobu doing Skywrite, but no, she's actually just writing it out, and that's how her sending goes across. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Slowed. That was 25 words very quickly. She kept saying, "The abyss is coming, the abyss is coming, the abyss is coming, one hope shall remain." And then she said something about a jail cell.
Okay, she's still at the third reign.
See, that's why I want to do telepathy, because we would have just known where she is.
Yes, but we don't have to waste whatever a 9th level spell slot it could be extremely useful in a time like this.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, it's not 9, but it's high. Okay, let's get out of here. Horses.
Guys, what does she mean by one hope shall remain?
I don't know. She's a crazy lady that looked into the abyss.
Roll me a deception check.
That's not a lie.
Oh, you didn't realize yet. Okay, that's fine.
Like,
No,
it
that's
is
fine.
true.
Yeah. That's fine. So
20 on persuasion. Like, wait, that's a disadvantage. Yeah, 20 on persuasion.
okay, so do. You guys start walking out. How do you guys plan on getting there? You have to go through the wind walls, past all of the crowds, and get there somehow.
I mean, Reese can fly. I don't have that spell prepared. Well, I can turn into a cat. I don't think the crowd's killing animals, are they?
Yes,
They are killing animals.
it's really evil.
What's the order of precedence? What's being killed first and what's being killed last?
First being killed is closest. Last being killed is furthest.
Yeah, it's sort of a whole reckless abandon thing.
It is what it is, you know? Like,
Well, I can do this one today. I don't know about you guys, but once I turn into an animal, I also lose my mind. So I'm just going to turn into a mouse. Somebody please grab me when I turn into a mouse.
Just give me. I'll put you in my pocket.
Or it turns into a mouse.
Casimir, you grab the mouse.
Yeah, I'll just pop it into like a.
Roll me a sleight of hand
pocket.
check to make sure you don't Lenny her by accident.
Oh,
He's
no.
not. that bad.
But is he that strong? Because could accidentally do it. Okay.
22. We love 22.
You're fine. You're being gentle. See, I know how to get him now. I just have to question the strength.
I'm just going to say something. 22 has rolled a lot, especially with Casimir in the last 2 sessions.
Yeah, I think he paid roll 20.
No comment.
I've heard of weirder stories,
Yeah.
especially. Yeah, never mind. Off topic.
So Liara is no longer a problem for anybody. She's in a mouse form. What are we doing?
Can anyone cast fly?
Great question. Do you ask that out loud?
Yeah.
Ariel goes, I mean, I can, but I'm kind of running out of spell slots in mine. Only come back when she can give me them. And she
Yeah,
points at
that's
the
like
mouse. Riku just shakes his head. Oh, for fuck's sakes, everybody. I'll cast fly for you. I can only give it to 3 people, though.
That's fine. You only need to give it to 3 people because he sort of gestures and opens his wings.
All right. Well, good luck. She'll cast fly on Casimir, Vindir, and
Yeah. I can fly now.
Interestingly, compared to the fly that some of you are used to experiencing from Liara, Liara's fly kind of envelops around your body and pushes you forward. This one stems from your feet and kind of propels you upwards and then forward. But anyways, you guys can fly now.
So let's go to the third rain.
Guys,
Yes.
we have a visitor coming down on an airship.
Oh.
I couldn't tell you. I just had one of my bats outside tell me.
Do you it looks at Liara and Kaz. Do you guys know anyone with an airship?
Yeah, it's my airship. I think we asked them to come here.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to know if you needed me to meteor swarm it or something. All right, cool. Go ahead.
I don't. What does it look like?
That's not exactly how I function. Desmond turns to look at you with his very clearly blind eyes and cracked face. All I can tell is it's flying and it's the shape of a ship.
In which direction is it?
Above.
He's just gonna look up. Can he see anything?
Well, you're inside of a war room, so you see a ceiling.
I don't see it.
Let's go outside and then, I guess, meet with this airship.
Nobu Jr. is rubbing off on too many of y'all.
Rubbing off.
It's Zodiac.
Kaz is
It
just-
has to be their water. It has to be their water.
Whiskey in the water or something.
Fuck, I made this world, guys. What have you done to it?
Why do you think Bulkhead keeps calling it a dismal backwater?
That's fair. Very fair.
It's a bunch of hicks.
Alrighty. So, you guys go flying up the stairs, making your way onto the roof. And as you get there, you see Bulkhead is descending down towards you all from the top of the ship. And as I DM'd you, I'm going to be role-playing Bulkhead right now, since you're playing, you know, your own character.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, got something pretty big to tell you. I researched that compound that they were utilizing in order to make the explosive on my way over here. I found out how to replicate it. However, I did need some help from a couple of my contacts back at the ley lines. It turns out one of the fundamental components for this, well, concoction is abyssal sludge. Now, I don't know where, I mean, I know where you get it, right? But I don't know specifically where, because I asked, like, hey, you mean just like any abyssal ooze? And they clarified to me that it has to come from a what was once a lake of water, now sludge, corrupted by the abyss within its own place. So whoever you're dealing with is capable of traversing between the abyss to get this and to this world, or came from the abyss and brought that with them.
I keep hearing talk about Abyss. It looks like we might have to go there. After all.
Well, just figured I would come down here and let you guys know what's going on with that. Hey, why are people walking into the wind and acting like they're trying to get into the castle down there?
Oh, the entire city's gone crazy. And they're all trying to kill each other.
And destroy everything in their path.
From magical fireworks. Oh, can you take a look at some of these liquids and fireworks and tell us what you can discover from it?
Yeah, sure. And he'll go over it. You have several fireworks still, right?
Oh yeah, we've got tons.
I think we've got like boxes of them.
Yes.
All right. Then he'll take it out. Look at it. All right. Yeah. This jelly in here, that's the liquid. So, holy shit. They're weaponizing the abyss, making people mad and doing horrible destruction. Wow, that's smart. Huh. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll hang out around here in case you guys need me to find anything else, alright?
Hey, what abyss is it? Is it the normal abyss or is it the howling abyss?
The abyss of the abyss. You know, the realm of torment for everybody.
Okay.
Alrighty. See you guys. You look like you were busy. Actually, do you want me to stay here and help, or do you want me to go back into the sky as a oh shit button that you guys can push?
I like the oh shit button. Cavalry.
I think if you can stay and try to help them, set up some defenses or something like that, or help repairs, get them organized. I think you can probably do that quite well.
All right, so I'm getting 2 stories right now.
I think staying in help would be a good idea.
All right. And I'll assume everybody else's silence is okaying whatever. Sounds good.
Yep.
Wait.
Not what I would do, but the group decides.
Oh, Liara, you have no idea what anybody's saying right now because you can't understand common.
Okay.
You're just a mouse. You understand what mice know,
Okay,
which
yeah,
is
she just wants
cheese.
Yeah, she just wants cheese and other mice.
Yes.
So
You
here's what
remember
I want to
moose?
say. Here's what I want to say about this. Remember what we said about cats and mice and their natural enemies?
Sure.
Since I'm not a cat, she doesn't hate me. So therefore, I'm not a cat, Liana.
Liara's in a pocket.
And she can't understand you.
God damn it.
Give me 10 minutes. I will do speak with animals.
Alrighty. So.
I have that as a totem barbarian.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, anyways, he dropped that information, so he's going to stay here to help fortify things. Sounds good. Then know that the airship is in Zodiac, in Morian. So, players take the reins.
Alright, how far away is this prison? Or jail or whatever holding cell?
About 2 miles away.
Oh my goodness. Who designed this place? I'm just gonna look at the child, even though he's probably a full-grown man.
Yeah, he's like 23 at this point.
Well, there's better to run than curse the road. Let's go.
Can I do both?
I suppose, but that sort of ruins the whole like phrase.
Alrighty. So, we take off going. As you all are flying high up in the sky, I would like a perception check from each of you.
I'm good at these.
I'm not good at that. Jesus.
There we go,
Vindir.
Vindir. 36. Vindir. Flying through the air, away from the people, away from the castle, the stupidity of everything, the noise, you find a peace that allows you to feel the air around you much more easily. And it's strange. The air feels off. It feels heavier and then lighter and then heavier and then lighter. When you look up at the sky, the stars seem different? Yeah, different.
Is this by chance connected maybe from that Shar Moonweaver thing, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, the moon is currently creating a bit of an eclipse.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, the sun was going down anyways, but now the moon's, like, shrouding it.
Yeah, but that crazy lady. We need to hurry up and get to that lady. The eclipse has already started. And, something isn't right.
I mean, yeah, there's a whole city fighting down there.
Yes, there is. I somehow did not notice that part.
So, I mean, I think there's a few things, that's not going right, but... So I think that may be a bit of an understatement, but to each their own.
Right. Like I said, I couldn't explain it, but it's just this realm is really testing my my religion.
Why? What's wrong with the wind here?
Roll for nosebleed.
Which one? You want to use wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom. All right, you're good for now.
Yeah.
But you definitely feel like you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the wisdom check. No. Stay away from her.
Anyways, you guys go flying out towards that one guardhouse. Notably, when you all get there, it is locked and it's sealed. The guardhouse is relatively untouched. Nobody's been here, including all of you, and you guys did do your rounds trying to find those other connections, but this one kind of eclipsed your sight somehow, strangely enough. Now, once you all get there, you land on the ground and you go up to the door, and as you walk closer to it, you all feel a vibrating energy surrounding the guardhouse.
Interesting.
Can I try and figure out what it is?
Sure, Arcana. The party's relying on you and only you now for this.
I'm gonna use magical guidance to re-roll that.
Go for it. Do better than a 4. 5. Okay, a lot better than a 4. Sorry, most of the time, that is how this game works.
Yes.
All right. So, you test it out a little bit with a little bit of flames that you snap into existence, and then moving your talon towards it to try to interact as well. And as you interact with this barrier, it seems to stop both magic as well as physical things from touching or going through it. It also has an innate property to kind of push attention away from the location. Divine in origin.
Was this mad woman a cleric of some kind? So this is like a divine barrier.
I mean, when you talk about eclipses and the the abyss is coming, I would say she's probably got a little something in her.
I mean, I barely remember who the person was. If this was from the moon, then I think it was either... It might have been a cleric of either... of the Moonweaver? Maybe?
Well, we have seen Moonweaver messing with us. So.
Have we?
I mean, Liara said so.
Liara says a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the mouse in his pocket.
Speaking of which, can we get Liara back and have her not be a mouse?
I think she's fine like this right now. Look, if this is divine and if it's going to be the Moonweaver, I don't think it's the best idea.
Liara, you look up at Casimir. Wah, 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 wah.
Can I use my keen smell to find cheese? So that I would-
Roll me a perception check. Yeah, you have advantage.
I have no modifier as a mouse. It's just 10. So I'll roll 2d20s. A 9.
There's no cheese here.
He has 2 rations on him somewhere.
Good.
So that all I know is
So
the rest of
Liara
it is
begins
blood.
exploring. Hey, mice eat blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna start biting through his clothes to get to the rations.
She's like on his chest. It's like, ow, what are you? I'm just gonna like take out a cracker and then just like give it to the mouse. I don't know if this is what you eat. It's like an old like saltine from somewhere. It's just been sitting there for years.
It's covered in hair.
Yep. I don't eat your food, but here, take this.
I was gonna take it and run.
You're in my pocket still.
I'm gonna run to the other side of the pocket.
Yeah.
That's the far side.
Okay, so we've got a barrier in front of us. How are we going to get through it?
Can we just walk through?
It sort of repels magic and physical aspects, as well as tries to make it so that you avoid noticing that it's here.
Let me just try this. I'm gonna touch it.
Okay. Your hand stops outside of it. You see this like shimmer of magic that just stops your hand. Looks silvery.
Yes, this is feeling like windmill. Maybe we can shout really loud.
By all means.
If you're in there and you can hear us, the eclipse is happening. We're here to help. Probably. Maybe. But we need to talk to someone. We might have shown you the abyss before.
Roll me persuasion. Damn. Casimir's actually good at that.
It's the only time he's ever been successful in those rolls.
The door to the guardhouse opens up and you see just one very bright green eye looking at you all. It goes wide when it notices most of you. Oh good, she's not with you. What?
Who are you?
Nobody important.
Are you the one who was talking to Nobu about eclipses in the abyss?
The king. You work for the king, and she slams the door shut.
I do not work for the moron.
Roll me persuasion. It slowly opens back up, and you see the half-elven, old, wrinkly, and very stringy, sweaty hair just like start to peek out a little further. You don't work for the Mad King? Good.
No.
Good.
In fact, his mom is back, and she's gonna take it away from him.
She's back. She's back. She's back.
Yeah, and your eclipse has already started.
No. Yes. No. No. Bad. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. She slams the door shut again.
Can we come inside?
No.
Do you have a signet ring that you took from the Mad King?
The key. I have the key.
Can we have the key?
No.
Please.
No.
It's important.
No. It's why?
We need to stop bad people from having access to something that they shouldn't have access to.
She'll open the door slowly. Wait. The bad people. Shadows concealed. Shadows concealed. No. No. You're the bad people.
The Drow are trying to do something, and we need the key to stop it.
Why? Tell me why.
Because he'll try his best to explain the spires to the madwoman.
The spires protect the city.
The spires are also have a fault where if they can be accessed from the outside, they can access the innermost one. Riku needs to turn it off to prevent that from happening.
Why?
That's what she said.
No. No. No, we need to be safe. We're safe now.
I would like to put my hand on her shoulder
You
and
can't
cast
reach
Calm
past the
Emotion.
barrier. She's on the other side. But Calm Emotions is also a radius spell. You don't have to touch them. But magic
Yeah,
can't go
just-
through the barrier. We're safe here. We're safe here.
Do you trust Lady Riku?
She left. No. She left us.
She was chased away
No.
by the Drow that we are trying to stop.
No. No.
Yes, yes.
The key is a burden. I bear it. The foolish king could not bear it. The crazy lady. She'll doom us. She'll doom us all.
Who is the crazy lady?
The other one with you. Not now, usually. I saw it once. I heard it.
Why is she going to doom us?
She's too wild. Untamed. She does bad. For good, but bad.
We need the key. What can we do to get the key?
Promise. Promise. Always promise. Promise you save us. Stop. We can't go. We stay here. We cannot go. You understand?
That is fine. We will not take you anywhere. We just need the key.
Oh. Does he know? Do you know?
I do not know.
Then you can't do that. We can't do that.
What do I need to know?
Need to know that the shadows concealed it. 3 keys of fate in shadows concealed. They shall unlock the way to darkness revealed. Blood and sacrifice they shall be sought. No. She begins shutting the door again. And you hear praying from the other side of the door. Please. Lady who speaks, keep them away. Don't let them in. Please.
Well, this isn't going great.
You're right.
Can we tell who she's talking to? Or who she's praying to?
Religion check if you are proficient. If you are not proficient, you cannot.
Nothing from me then.
I can.
Go for it.
Where is it? There it is.
No idea.
15.
Reese will hit it with 19. She seems to be praying not as a servant of a religion or a worshiper, but as somebody desperately trying to cling and ask for assistance. It's very strange that she's able to get this barrier here, despite the fact that she is not a cleric, which means there's a bit more influence here than usual. The magic is coming from a place of concealment, as well as a place of guiding.
Do we think this is the Moonweaver?
You may think that. Wait. One hope shall remain. One hope shall remain. She opens the door. A guardian's strength. A warrior's bane. In unity forged. Yes? Yes?
Pretty united.
Yes.
What did you just say, Vindir?
I said we're pretty united.
A warrior's bane. Guardian strength. She points at you.
I think there's a few of us that are pretty strong.
Unity forged.
Yeah, you're looking at it.
You have to stop it.
We're trying to.
It's
That's why
either
we need the key.
it's everyone or just us. Everyone or just us.
I like to say everyone and us.
She shakes her head. It's one or the other. Everyone or just us.
It's never just that simple. It's never black and white.
That's not what they say. It's not what she said.
Ooh.
The lady that speaks. She speaks. She showed me. She taught me verses. She let me know what was happening. She said they can't be trusted. They act.
Is she? Go ahead.
They act not out of malice, but goodness. Makes them far worse. Far, far worse.
If the key needs to be hidden, I give you my word that after we use it for what needs to be done now, I personally will keep it hidden.
Do you plan on doing this?
Yes.
Roll persuasion. You're the one who does bad. You do bad out of necessity. For good. You are her bane.
I have done many bad things. Many of them I do not regret, but I'm trying to be better. Because I have to be better.
You are her bane. You are her bane. She reaches into her shirt, rummaging around, because, old. And then withdraws a very fine-looking signet ring. You understand. You use this. If you use this, you bane us all. If you don't, you only bane us. Yes.
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 So, toss it to you and slowly close the door. Oh, lady, what have I done? What will happen to everyone? To just us? Oh, let it just be us. Let it just be us.
He catches the ring. This feels heavier than I thought it would.
It always does. Can we tell who the us is that she's referring to?
You can try to roll an insight check, but that's just going to be at super disadvantage.
Okay.
Just
still gonna try.
disadvantage. Just there's no super.
$14.
Neither of the two ways that she was speaking, all of us or just us, was formal, meaning both meant parties of people.
Yeah, just current belief is the city or the universe. So we have it. Now what?
We talk to Riku. See what she thinks.
Do
Tell
we
her
bring
what
this one?
we do not bring this one. We can't bring this one. Can't access the guardhouse, and we said we wouldn't.
Fair enough. Is there anything left that you have to tell us?
The tower. The castle.
Yes.
The castle. The castle will be safe. The castle will be safe. Not the yard, not the walls. The castle.
What happens to the rest of it?
It won't be safe.
Interesting. Tell us everything. The whole prophecy. Beginning from start. Everything that you can say.
I've forgotten. I heard the first parts of it. While looking, while peering from the boat, off the boat, down the abyss, seeing the abyss, I saw so many things, so much. He looked back, he saw me, he saw me. And then my mind, it got better. It got better for a short while, only short while. Now just bits of whispers, all of the voices, there's so many of them. They all tell me different. Some of them, one of them I trust. Only one. The others I can't trust. They've lied. 3 keys of fate, shadows concealed, shall unlock the way to darkness revealed. With blood and sacrifice, they shall be sought. To do something. Do something. One hope shall remain. A guardian strength. A warrior's bane. Unity forged. Their spirits aligned. That's all I can hear. It's all I can know.
All right, then.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yes. She locks the door and continues her praying.
Let's head back.
Yes.
I don't need to make much sense out of that one.
Now, as a little recap for you all, for those of you who were here when you were beginning your journeys through the astral seas, I believe that was then, right, Wyatt? That's when they saw her last? When she turned around and looked into the abyss?
Last time we saw her, we dropped her off at the no man's land after we got back from the moon.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first part when she made this horrific mistake.
Yeah, this was on the ship.
Yeah. She was the one who was on the ship who turned around and looked directly into the abyss and went crazy.
Yeah, I remember that part. I just don't remember the rest of it. I think she was a worshipper of the Moonweaver.
She was a worshiper of Shar and stopped worshipping her.
Oh, right.
But she, Liara got like a nat 20 and fixed her mind as much as she could with images of animals with horns and stuff like that. But
Yeah, you broke her out of the paralysis of being afraid of everything.
Yeah, she seemed a little off, but not this messed up when we dropped her off.
She was functioning.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing, y'all? I'd say it probably took you 20 minutes talking on top of the tower, flying out over here, talking to her.
We go back.
Yeah, probably flying back.
Yeah.
I'll like poke Liara out of mouse form on the way back, and then just carry her so that we can catch her up and everything on the way.
Yep. And very easily, you squeeze just a little too hard, and she goes back into herself.
I'll like do it on the tail. It's like, I'm sorry about this.
Me by my leg. Why am I a person right now?
What? Well, you heard all of that just happened, didn't you?
What?
Well, Liara, I have a question for you.
Question about what?
When you were a mouse, did you feel any hatred or fear towards me?
I was in a dark pocket looking for cheese and bit through clothing. I ate something that I'm not too proud of eating, but it was the best thing I ever ate.
It was the happiest she's ever been in her entire life. No longer burdened by mortal things.
Intelligence is a burden.
It really
I felt freer than I've ever felt before. And when I was hanging here, I did not have any concept of death, and now I do.
I mean, it is a nice pocket.
It's sort of chewed through now.
Yes, I know. She bit me in the process.
It's filled with crumbs.
I have mending. I can fix it later.
It's fine. It's
Wait,
a tiny
so she's
hole.
totally insane now? Did you get her like a stuffed animal with a horn? That probably would have helped her a lot.
No, but we got the ring. But now
That's
there's
all that really does matter. Okay.
There's a lot more baggage to deal with.
Did
And
you guys try
he'll
using dispel
mention
magic on the door?
What were you saying, Reese?
He'll like go over the prophecy, the part of the prophecy that she told us.
Okay.
Does Liara know anything about this? Like, do I have to do a religion check, or would worshipping Shar have some sort of revelation?
None
to
of this
Shar?
information has been shown to you previously, correct?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, then yeah, she has nothing. She has no idea about any of this.
Alrighty. Alrighty-ho. So, you guys fly over back towards the castle. You land on the front steps where Riku is drawing out magical circles around the area, and you see that Bulkhead appears to be setting up a few iron and silver plated rods around the perimeter as well.
When Bulkhead get here?
When you're in mouse form.
Oh.
You know, I thought she died.
What?
Yeah.
I only said good things about you. Owen died. If Owen was here, he'd know what to do.
You keep bringing that up.
She said this so many times.
It's a constant, hey, you know your best friend died? And just walk away.
Closest thing he had to family in 200 years.
Yeah. Your friend's dead. Just
Like, hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, you remember Owen's dead?
We are actually Mrs. Owen. Like, he says it's sad.
yeah, definitely. But
And we all grieve in different ways.
What was it?
Riku.
Wait, does that mean the boat's here?
he points up, and you can see it clearly flying above the castle.
Oh wow. Yeah, you should. Why aren't you just evacuating people?
To where?
Did
To
not put them
Zotai?
on the ship.
You realize there's kind of a fanged thing on that ship.
We just get rid of it.
And there's also, he like lowers his volume as he speaks to you all. There's also several tortured bodies of cultists on the ship?
You guys tortured them?
They are mostly alive. I taught you how to recycle them.
Yes. It's not an infinite supply, it's just a longer supply.
I know, but it was the best I could do in a bad situation, okay?
Throw them in the jail cells downstairs and like
That-
get people out of here.
Yes, but if that thing attacks anyone down here, I die.
Oh.
Yeah.
By not just by demons, by gods, by anything.
The right stuff.
I have had multiple promises that if that thing does anything to anyone that's unwilling, or, that isn't like a cultist or something like that.
From Zodiac was the more clear specification.
Yes, from this place, then I die. So that thing needs to stay up there right now.
Okay, whatever. We're wasting time. Let's go. We have the signet ring.
Oh,
Also,
perfect. Let us go turn off the barrier.
Yes.
I'm gonna slow down when walking.
Small-ish caveat, and he'll sort of recite everything that happened with the crazy lady.
Well, she's a crazy lady.
Reese, you wouldn't. Liara's gonna slow down and kind of whisper. Reese, you wouldn't happen to have that spell where you see magic, right?
Nope.
Damn it. I don't know. The only thing I got from the crazy lady thing is she doesn't trust. She thinks if Riku does this, everyone's gonna die. So that makes me think Riku's just one of the drows in disguise, but I can't tell.
What do you mean you want to see magic? Like detect magic?
Yeah, wait, you can do that? Wow. And you heard me? 32 passive.
Yeah, I hear a lot of things.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you hear this?
You're just
Unfortunately.
staring at us.
One of the guards, roughly about 300 feet away, speaks out loudly. I wonder if he can hear me.
Yes.
Everyone, you're very confused.
There can be no secrets.
Can we save my fucking city now?
So
Yes.
there might be another prophecy.
What do you mean,
That's-
another prophecy?
There's been a lot of prophecies so far. But we might have just got another one, and it might have said that if we use this to open this thing here, everyone might die.
Except in the castle.
I think it's everyone. If we use the ring, I think everyone dies. Not just this world, probably all of them, given it's the abyss. But if we take the difficult choice, which is to not open this, I think only a small portion of the larger sum would die, if it's to be believed. But she said this, and he'll just repeat it. To the best of his ability, and someone will need to correct him.
That's the gist of it.
If we take no action, this wind barrier will end before everybody gets a chance to rest up. And we will lose countless members of this city. But she said the castle is safe, correct?
Castle safe, but not the grounds around it.
Then we open up the castle. We get people in. We cannot take no action. Doing nothing is fatal. We open the grounds. We allow everybody into the castle, as many as we can get.
While we're talking about this, we also had another couple. This is from further back, but it's all to do with this eclipse. So, you'll repeat the old ones as well. The like 5 strange ones that they had.
All 5? Or are you talking about the lunar eclipse shadows dance upon the earth one? Or are you talking about when the moon wears its cloak of silver?
When the moon wears its cloak of silver.
So, when the moon wears its cloak of silver, a young king, born under a celestial alignment, shall rise. In the dawning era, he will ascend to power, uniting realms and guiding his people with wisdom and just rule. His destiny is written in the stars, and the path to his throne is illuminated by the celestial dance. Well, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Right? Exactly.
Wait, you said a young king. That's me. Nobu Jr. points at himself. No. What?
Believe me, we really didn't want to. We considered that it might have just been
No.
The girl that was trying to raise, but
No. You don't understand. Nobu, darling, can you keep setting up the perimeter? Yeah. Once he gets out of earshot, she'll say low enough that nobody else is really hearing. When he was born, I reached out to the Fates, and I asked them to ensure that his ascension to power will be of very little influence throughout the realm. And they told me explicitly that he will not have any important long-term impacts on the grand scheme of the universe. I just wanted it to be a peaceful and easy life for him. And I paid my dues for that.
Well, who'd you make the pact with?
It's not a pact. I made a deal with the Fates.
Well, he ascended into his royalty, and then he was there for a while. So you didn't cover the while part.
to be fair though, he didn't do the, guiding with wisdom and a just rule.
I mean, I could not accuse him of doing either of those things. But I assure you, what they are asking, what this prophecy, if it is even going to come true, is speaking about, is not about him. Okay?
I really don't want it to be about him, but who else could it be?
Somebody else. Not him.
How many kingdoms do you have on this planet?
3, 4, 5. 5.
And are any of the rulers, any of the male rulers, young?
No. In fact, there's only one male ruler. Now that I'm back.
And how old is he?
He's 23 years old.
There's the young one.
It's not that young for a king. But anyways, it can't be about him. It has to be about somebody else. I talked to the Fates, and I did my payment. They said that it would be my second born. All of his influence will be passed on to my second. And I am not with child. Nor will I ever be. Positive.
Vindia?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know, you can hear everything. Can you hear that?
How many heartbeats are in her?
God.
Well, you were in the Feywild for a while.
Yes. where I had somebody with me protecting me the entire time. He and I never did anything.
True, but it's still the Feywild. Fey do weird things.
I think I would notice if I was late. I'm not.
Guys, are we
I-
doing this or not?
Can I try to listen for another heartbeat?
You can roll a medicine check.
Look, I don't like having to. You know,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna guidance myself. 17.
Okay. You can't. She has 0 signs of showing any form of pregnancy whatsoever.
So what's the plan then?
I have no idea.
I'll tell
Do
you
we-
this. We take the ring. We use it as we intended. We safeguard this castle. Before we do that, we get every single person who is out there into the castle grounds to keep them safeguarded.
But it's if we use the ring, it's supposed to kill everyone.
There's 3. I'm hoping. This is a foolish hope. That it implies that all 3 signet rings need to be together for the bad thing to happen. One's lost forever, and the other one, God knows where it is.
In the abyss somewhere.
That's-
Probably.
That's the lost forever one.
Yeah,
It's
I
probably
don't-
not lost forever.
The Howling Abyss one? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to the Howling Abyss. That just sounds horrible.
It might come back, for all we know.
Right, okay, then let's just gather everyone and do what we can. I don't know if there's a right answer to this. It's a matter of doing the thing that causes the least damage.
Afterwards, I will be taking the ring back. I promise to keep it safe.
Read the second one.
What?
Like telling it to us. Look at the... Guys, remember the prophecies and look at the second one.
Which, the 5 prophecies, you say look at the second?
The 5 strange... Yeah.
Alright.
As the lunar... I'm not saying this out loud. As the lunar eclipse shadow stands upon the earth, the veil between realms thins. Whispers from forgotten spirits and ancient entities shall be heard by those who listen. Beware the secrets unveiled, for not all that echoes in the shadows brings comfort, and some truths may shatter foundations of understanding. Very much feels like the current thing.
She sees all of you rereading a piece of paper. She's kind of like curiously leaning, trying to look.
No.
Do you know
Reese doesn't know that this is something that shouldn't be shared, so he's going to start reading it out loud.
as the lunar ends? Do you stop when Casimir asks you?
Begrudgingly. Just words on a page. What's the problem?
Wait, are these prophecies real prophecies?
Real.
Somebody said 'em.
prophecies
Then
that
let
a
us
lot of people
let us
try to kill for.
let us consult the foremost expert on all of Zodiac in divination,
Right here.
Desmond.
No.
That guy does not.
You, of all people, do not get to besmirch anyone.
No, but I just don't like his magic. It's like
There are plenty of people that don't like your magic. There are plenty of people that don't like my magic.
Desmond starts walking out. That is incredibly ableist of you and close-minded.
what, me or him?
You. I don't
I'm
like
allowed
his
to have an
magic.
opinion
I
on things.
adapted my magic because of my unique circumstance and my disability.
You also sent me into a maze.
Yeah, you needed a timeout.
No, a maze to go when we had to save everybody. Riku wouldn't even be in this position. I'm just gonna say it.
Well,
I mean,
Desmond,
honestly, she probably did need a timeout.
Shit happens. Yeah.
before we try to reveal any of this to potentially, I need to see your wrists.
My wrists.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay.
I need to see if you're infected.
Roll up his sleeves and show you his wrists. Roll me a medicine check. You do see all the way across his hands, all the way down his arm, he has cracks that are faintly glowing with this blue arcane glow.
18.
However, when you look at his wrists, you do not notice any arcane markings like you saw previously. No puncture wounds or anything like that.
Okay, it doesn't look to have been stuck. I
What?
think he's clear.
Stuck by what? What are you on about?
Look, we've been dealing with a lot of magical enchantments and people putting in suppressed energies to overtake and overthrow people and bring them under their control. That only activates, like, what's a word for it? Sleeper agents.
Yeah, I'm too smart for that to affect me.
You would think so.
I
It
have a
happened to-
contingency set up to ensure nobody touches me. Then after that contingency is procced, I go into hiding and don't come back out until I can set it back up again.
This is by an archmage that utilizes the powers of the abyss.
Yeah, I don't let people touch me. If somebody comes within 2 centimeters of me, my contingency goes off.
Okay.
And then
No,
I
Don't touch
immediately
Liara.
go into hiding until I can set it back up.
Reese flicks Liara on the forehead again.
I didn't
Bad.
say I would.
Bad.
I also know Carbon, and Carbon's one of the headmost divination wizards at the Academy of the Ley Lines. Whatever.
Wait, Carmen at the ley lines? Really? That bitch?
Carbon.
Carbon?
Yeah,
Never
he's
even
our
heard of
gift
him.
Yankee. You never heard of him?
No.
Well, he was there when a god on this realm sent a freaking flying rat to deliver a prophecy.
Oh, you're talking about that little scuffle you're having with Ares, right?
I didn't say his name, you did.
No, I
Why
know.
do you keep aggravating him?
You know,
Little
everything
is not
could
the
be.
correct word.
I mean, I already looked into this, and all of this can be resolved if you go up to him, sincerely apologize, and then pay retribution.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen,
Pay
unfortunately.
retribution after I beat him in a cook-off.
Yeah, see, that's where the. Okay. Anyways.
Reese steps away. Stop pissing off gods.
There's no divine intervention here, guys. We're touching the stairs to the castle. But anyways, I heard you guys talking shit, so I'm here. What do you need?
Okay, like, fine. We're not supposed to be sharing these, but you're going to read them now.
I
And
can't.
also, here's the... What do you mean you can't?
I'm blind. My bats don't see, they hear.
Do you have this cool spell where you can connect minds with people?
No, that's way too intrusive, and the things that normal people think about is just so disgusting.
I think about
It
animals with
sounds like
horns on their head.
It sounds like we just dictate the prophecies to him, like any normal person would do when dealing with someone.
You guys see
And
how
they're
she's
blind.
ableist as fuck, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's
Like, you guys
she's
see-
many different ists. And-
Wow.
What did I do?
What haven't
she's not
you done?
speciesist, though.
Exactly.
I mean, yes,
Have you
She
ever heard her
thinks-
talk about satyrs?
she
Yeah,
thinks.
I don't like satyrs. I'm very
She-
hot.
Hooves.
You ever
she
hear her talk
thinks
about
the
Ur?
bugbear is a cat.
Yes.
Is a cat. That is a cat.
We
That-
are not cats, Liara.
I mean, you do have fangs, you have hair, and you have long claws.
It's a
I
So
cat.
does Casimir.
So do bears.
You're the same opinion as Owen.
But hate to say it, but she's only 3 years old.
And she's more powerful than probably all of us.
No.
Anyways,
Anybody want to fight her for that title?
I'm not much of a fighter in general, but just tell me what it is you need help with, so I can go back to trying to figure out what's happening soon. Because there's a dark spot in divining right now, and I don't like that.
Dark spot.
It's the eclipse. Look, here. You'll just start repeating them out loud, and then tell him the other one from the crazy lady.
His eyes go very wide. And when you start speaking that other one, he immediately hushes you as best as he can. Shh, 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 shh. Don't say that one out loud. Do not say that one out loud. Where did you hear that?
Which one?
The one that the old lady was speaking.
From crazy lady that's protected.
How much do I have to pay you to go kill her right now? Give me your number.
6 billion electrum.
Give me a realistic number.
Tell me why you want them dead, and I'll consider it.
That information should never be known by mortal minds or souls.
But it is.
So we
She's
just murdered
being
people.
protected by a god right now.
No. Oh, that's bad. That is really bad. No, that is dangerous. That information cannot be let out. If she figures out all of it and it is spoken, it is bad for everything, everywhere, all at once.
Okay, well, let's go do it then.
We're not killing somebody because he wants to kill somebody.
I don't want to kill anybody, but this is a necessity.
Oh, but you can... Look, this is going to keep
What?
the peace.
What?
We're not making sacrifices to moon people.
I didn't sacrifice anyone to a moon person.
Wait a second. Oh no, prophecy requires sacrifice. Shit. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Oh, shoot.
Also, here's the information that we got from some of the Tokyo members about them potentially sacrificing themselves to summon some kind of undead.
For fuck's sakes. Okay, guys. We're at a little bit of an impasse here.
Welcome to our current situation.
We're fucked. The lunar eclipse is here. It's already starting. Is the sky silver at all?
No, I turned it red.
Of course you did.
That's good. That's good. Then we're not at that portion yet. But the more we follow those other 5 prophecies lines, the more likely we are to instigate the prophecy of the apocalypse.
Wow, it's almost something I've been saying this whole time.
Which is why I was saying we should destroy the person who has that information, because as soon as it is spoken into existence, it becomes far more powerful and it becomes permanent. And if they are crazy, they can't speak all of it into existence, because they can't get through it. But if they stop being crazy and they can think of all of it, they will say it all. And it is not something that we can come back from. My best estimate is right now, whatever is happening to the city is creating this thinness of the veil. Based off of our astrological projection and the time of day and year, our cycle lines us up with the abyss. We are closer to the abyss than we will be for the next 60 years.
It's only 60 years. That's really not that long.
The thinning of the veil and the circumstance shifting and changing is something that happens way too frequently. And it's becoming more and more frequently as time goes on. Pretty soon there will be no thinning of the veil. It will just be no longer existing, which is something I've been looking into to see if there's any, certain things that we have to do in order to make sure that it stays at 60 years, because I prefer having some downtime in between shit going wrong, and admittedly, I'm probably only going to live long enough for 1 or 2 more cycles, because I refuse to do Lichdom. And to trust somebody else not to be a moron is not something I can do very easily. So, alright. If we're this close to the Veil, and the lunar eclipse is already happening,
And the Starforged blade is already being crafted and is here.
what?
That's kind of already been done, that part.
Okay.
It's in the city. Bulkhead's here. He has it.
Okay. That is good, at least. Alright, do you want the good news, or do you want the bad news or the worst news?
Yes.
No matter what you do, this Morian or all of Zodiac is going into the abyss. Those are our options.
The castle is going to be safe.
The castle will be safe in the abyss. It cannot be influenced by magics, though all magic gets corrupted by the abyss eventually, the longer it remains there. If we go there during the thinning of the veil, if we already have a blade forged in the stars, in a cosmic furnace, right? You're telling me you have that? A Starforged blade, an actual Starforged blade.
It's not really a blade, it's more a set of gauntlets, but it was crafted by... What was the god it was crafted by?
Palor?
Helm?
I think it was Palor.
No, it wasn't.
It was
Palor.
Moradin.
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 Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
It was crafted by him.
If we have that, then we have a fighting chance. So, if we turn off the magic protecting Morian, then shoot. Wait, which way does it go? I need Arcana checks from everybody proficient in Arcana. The DC on this is 35.
Whoever's our best bet, I'll give guidance.
Technically,
and...
I am.
Roll.
I'll give guidance and bolstering magic to whoever's best at it. So that is a 1d4 and a 1d3.
Well, you said for everyone, so I don't know if you can bolster.
Technically, yeah, but
You can
Bulkhead's
roll
not
for
here.
Bulkhead now. He is here. I just had to do that roleplay portion because I didn't want to spoil what he was bringing forth. So you can roll for Bulkhead. He is here. So are you going to
Bulkhead.
do all that on Bulkhead then?
Yeah, so bolstering magic guidance,
Yeah,
game
so it's a
advantage.
1d4 and 1d3.
Okay.
Does anybody have anything else?
I have Flash of Genius.
Let's go.
So it's Bulkhead. So it's Arcana.
Yep.
That's 25. Oh, that's not enough.
Is that with the D4 and the D3? Oh, that's so shitty for you, yeah. 26, and your flash jumps that up to what, 32?
It would bump it to I do have, I think I have one left viewer inspo.
If I can, I'll use one of mine on it, one of my viewer inspirations.
I have
It
one,
has to be from the person who gave it to. Like,
I have one left. Do I reroll the entire thing or just
No.
one of the dice?
You stick with the D4, you stick with the D3, you re-roll one D20. That's it.
Reroll one d20.
Yep, so make one more Arcana check, no advantage. And you're still getting the +6 from the D3 and the D4.
No guidance. I don't know why I did an advantage shot. Doesn't matter. It wouldn't have worked.
All right, so the best one you have right now to flash, if you want to, is the 27.
Is Lucian around?
Yeah, Lucian's around.
Can he?
He'll take one more level of exhaustion. Fuck, he sucks for him. Go ahead, Reese. Go again. Liar got a 28.
No,
Well, she has
if he's
disadvantage.
if he's taking exhaustion, it succeeds.
It succeeds.
Oh, and that works on ability checks?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like any roll.
You know what? It's exhaustion. That's fucking worth it too. And you're good. Bulkhead. With the barrier surrounding Morian, and just Morian, whatever is going to happen would influence just Morian. If the magic stems from within here. Everything that's been happening has been happening within the city itself. So safe to bet that everything has been centered here. Just Morian would be affected. But if you turn off the magic connecting each of the gates to the castle, then whatever magic takes place here would reach as far as its influence could possibly go. Meaning it could envelop the entire plane of existence. So the question is someone willing to make the sacrifice of Morian in order to save the rest of Zodiac? And that's where we're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. We're back.
Damn it. Cliffhanger.
We're back. So, first and foremost, Bulkhead. With all of the revelations that you just came to, what do you do? That's you, Reese, in case you forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have two choices. If we take down this barrier, your whole world is gone.
What?
But if it stays up, only this city goes.
What do you mean by gone? Like, what does it go? It's a little bit hard to like lose a city.
I believe he's referring to the Abyss.
What does that mean?
It is a realm unlike all of the other ones. It is meant to be an inescapable chamber that has become personified by strange magics of chaos and destruction.
That's a
Then we
lot
just-
of words.
Then we don't
Must-
let that happen.
Very, very bad.
What's option C, Reese? Or Bulkhead, whoever.
Option C. I would say we just don't let that happen and find whatever the conduit for the spell is and stop it. It needs some sort of component. I mean,
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I agree.
I'm
can't
with
sit
you as
by
well.
and allow people to die no matter what. That's no.
Yes, I'm with you as well. What does this conduit
Yeah.
look like?
I have
Does-
no idea. I haven't seen any, but there has to be something that's doing it.
Okay, where do we start looking?
Where the veil is probably thinnest in the city.
Okay. Desmond, where is that? The veil is thinnest all over Zodiac. It's not. It's not a. It's not a feasibly conceptual thing without actually seeing it, but all across our plane there is constantly a veil. Yes, I know how veils work, Desmond. Explain better. But the veil between this realm and the realm that we are passing with through the astral is very thin right now. It's not that it's thinnest any one location, it is just thin.
Okay, does anyone know how to talk to dead bodies?
Yeah.
I mean, I could talk to dead bodies.
First
Now
and
get a
foremost,
response.
can I see that
No.
ring real quick?
Reese has just been quiet, just like looking at the ring in his hand.
I'm gonna take a perception to see if I notice this.
That'll be an insight.
Well, no, if he's looking at the ring.
Oh, noticing him looking at it's easy enough. He's looking.
Reese, what are you doing?
He clasps his hand and sort of tugs on his lapel, making a choice, and he disappears.
What? No!
Kaz, I need you to
Yeah,
down.
follow him.
Dude, I don't even know where he went. Where? Kaz, I need you to go downstairs. I need you to either get the information out of that elf where her brothers are, or the guard. And if they don't, you need to kill them. And they will get the information immediately. Because they're going to know where the conduit is.
I'll do what I can.
Desmond, you said you can speak with dead.
Yes, I can. Do you mind if
Okay,
I see that
very-
signet ring?
I don't know. Reese had it, from what I understand. He's
No,
probably.
Reese
Reese
didn't
just-
have it.
Oh.
Reese didn't have it.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, Reese
Yeah,
had
he
it? I thought Bulkhead was the one. Oh,
No,
yeah,
Reese
Reese had
had
it.
it.
Never mind. Oh, never mind. He wouldn't have asked that question then.
Reese is doing something, and I'm not liking what I'm thinking.
Probably did the right thing.
Right thing is we tried to save everyone.
Yeah. But if we don't, only this place goes.
So, Reese, what are you doing?
There's always another way.
He's just sort of looking out into the starry abyss, looking down at the ring again, and he just, as hard as he can, chucks it to the astral winds.
Okay.
He spends some inordinate amount of time letting that sink in.
I need you to roll a perception check. However, you feel arcane forces envelop around you, and you are going to be rolling a 2 on that. Plus whatever your modifier is.
Was it
Important
perception?
wizards.
Divination wizards.
I
Perception.
love them.
So what's your perception bonus?
On Reese,
Mm-hmm.
it's 2, so it's a 4.
Okay. You haven't the foggiest idea where in the astral you are, where in relation to any celestial body you are, or which direction you just sent it.
Heck, you can't see him to make him roll up.
He has echolocation, motherfucker.
He's not in the world
I'm-
for
I'm not
any
And
Yeah,
his
the
reason.
world
The
his
astral
favorite
plane.
bat has true sight on it. Thank you very much. Desmond does see very well.
Just
Again,
doesn't let you
I'm-
see the astral
He's not
plane.
ethereal. The astral plane's like space. You get
Astral is different than the
teleported.
ethereal realm?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get teleported.
That's
to
what
space.
I was saying. When we were playing it with Vib, we were for some reason playing it like the astral was the same as the ethereal. It's not.
Yeah.
No,
astral
no, no.
plane's
That
Yeah.
part I know it's different. What I'm looking at is true sight, and I clicked on the
True
wrong
sight.
fucking one.
Yeah.
True sight is the ethereal.
Not the
Yeah, yeah,
astral.
yeah.
Because
Oh,
astral
damn.
is space. Ethereal is like
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Spirit
Yeah. Yeah.
worlds.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Then you have to actually roll. Then. Damn. Oh, Desmond was gonna save your ass. Unfortunate. Okay. Still shit. All right. So you do that.
He just sort of ruminates on his choice, lets it sink in, tugs at his lapel again, and he reappears.
All right. So Reese disappeared for roughly about a minute.
Welcome back. Finding out where the
Reese, what did you do?
Kept my promise. The
I
wing is
do
gone.
not know what your promise. Well, I know what your promise was. How did you keep your promise?
I let the astral winds carry it away.
You
I
what?
don't know where. I don't know how. It's gone.
Good.
Which means we either need to try and stop this, or I've already got plenty of blood on my hands. What's more?
All right. Well.
So you just doomed this city?
Not yet. We're gonna go get the conduit in about 2 minutes. Wonder how long Casimir is gonna take interrogating these people before he just.
So,
beats
Casimir.
them.
You walk into a jail cell. There are 2 Toku family members lying in them, conscious by now. Still at 1 hit point, though.
Gonna go for the one that should actually know things, which was, I think it was the woman.
The matron? Or
Yeah.
the matriarch? Yeah. You look at her and she just smiles.
This is not going to be pleasant for either of us.
Oh, I'm aware.
I'm sorry about this in advance.
It is fine. You'll
Let's-
attempt to interrogate me and you will yield nothing.
I expect that to be the case. But we'll find out when you're broken. Let's go.
So, Are you trying to yield any information?
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
try to get information about this and find out what they're trying to do. Is there anything that would stop it?
Okay. Roll me an intimidation. This will not be utilizing your strength. This is charisma. You are trying to get the information out of her by any means, which could be torture, but by any means.
Yep. I'll use game advantage on this. Yeah, 17. Unless someone is with me and wants to bump that to a 22.
No, Desmond was curious about
Flash.
what Reese was doing, not you.
No, I need bulkhead.
Bulkhead. Yeah,
Oh.
bulkhead. You want to bump that to a 22?
A bulkhead isn't with you unless he. 'cause you
Nobody
went somewhere
roleplayed it.
else.
Nobody asked
Yeah.
him to come with. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well then,
Hey, you're a worshiper of 22, right?
yeah, he is.
You can
But
change
Kaz
one
and
roll a
Reese.
day to a 22.
What?
That was her worshiper perk. 22.
I thought it was just the crit, the 22 on crit.
No, that was a belief. It's like there's worshiper and like, what's the other one?
Follower.
Yeah, follower. If you're a worshiper, you can change any roll once a day to 22.
Yeah, but that would have to be before you roll, not after.
Yeah, I'm used to playing Natalie where you just keep rolling. You're just like,
Yeah. What's a die? You mean 30?
Yeah.
Anyways, Casimir, after torturing her, she is too far into her belief system. She believes that what she is doing will give her everything she and her entire family want. No matter if she dies, matter how many people die, she wholeheartedly believes that everybody will come back and everybody will be saved. And that makes her impossible to get your information out of. You can't threaten her life. You can't threaten her family. You can't threaten her well-being. She is immune to all of that. And that is incredibly frustrating to you.
Can I add a potential thing onto that to see if it changes the scales?
What?
It's like part of it all. If you believe that you'll come back, and if all your family and everything will come back, that only matters if you're dead. Not if you're undead.
It doesn't matter if I die or not. Everything will be consumed. And now you realize all of her crazy talk up until now has been about Exium. In case you guys didn't
Yes.
realize that before.
I favored as much. Okay. Finish with her. He's hungry. He's just gonna eat her. Like leave the body, but nom.
Yeah, she's now
Get
a
some
husk.
temporary hit points and preparations. And go get the other one.
Okay.
Time for round 2.
So, while you all are waiting outside of the castle, the barrier being placed around the perimeter of the castle, some of the guards are starting to try to escort as many people as they possibly can into the castle itself. Some of the servants are attempting to hide all of the fine china and very, very expensive and historically relevant artifacts that they have within the estate itself. However, people are moving very quickly. You all are standing there and you notice that the sky flickers once. When it does so, it becomes silvery, then back to red. So
We
what are you
gotta
guys
go.
doing?
This is taking too long. Desmond, send us a message after you talk to the corpse. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Wait. Can Casimir look like somebody else?
I don't know. She's gonna keep walking.
Okay. Hey, Nobu, can you look like somebody else? Yeah, I have a really good mustache. Oh my fucking god, you're useless. Ariel, does she have disguise self?
She has mislead.
That doesn't do it.
Yeah, she doesn't have it. Like, I don't think this person knows who Desmond is.
Lucian can.
Lucian can disguise? Okay, cool.
Well, I think so anyway. He prepared seeming for before.
You guys want to stop this? We have to go now. I'm gonna start heading out trying to find something.
Okay.
I will follow Liara.
Tell me what you were looking for. Tell me what you were trying to find. Describe to me what you were doing.
You said the sky flickered, right?
It flickered into silvery, yeah.
Was there a start point?
Roll me a survival check.
Well, okay, there we go. Uri, any chance you're proficient in survival? Is Liara still exhausted, or was that
I
fixed?
am
Oh,
proficient.
well, okay,
Yeah.
well, you got a 22 because I'm assisting you then.
Nice. And yes, you're still exhausted. You guys haven't had a chance to rest yet. You've been running around the city nonstop. And all of this
22.
started with you guys just rescuing Riku.
22 is really trying to help.
Trying. So, Liara, you feel yourself get so close to the answer. However, the only thing you know is wherever it originated from, that flicker, was further away from where you were. You can start heading deeper into the city, southwards, but it doesn't... Unless there's another flicker, you're not sure what else you're going to be looking for. You don't have any active reason to, or you have no active clues to point you in the proper direction.
Is there anywhere that's really dark?
Yes, it's nighttime, so everywhere is dark right now.
Well, you said there was moonlight and stuff, but is there a place the moon isn't shining on? Like, it seems weird because we're on a roof. Like, I'm sure we can go on the roof and see this.
If you want to
There's a
cast fly and start looking around, feel free.
I don't have fly.
Okay.
I have it.
Well, if you want to start climbing buildings, feel free.
I can start climb. I can climb the tallest one with the R on my back
we
easily.
need to go up. I need to see something. I asked
All right.
Char for help. She would have, and she tried. I
All right.
think she might have did a sign or something. Yeah, I guess I'm
So-
gonna go up and look for the darkest area.
Athletics check because you're carrying Liara and conging all your way up there. There we go. Okay, you're fine. Literally, you had to not roll a 1.
Funny thing is, my strength right now is 22, and my ability says if it's less than 22, I just roll 22.
That's ridiculous.
Talking about the god of 22.
We love 22.
We love 22. So, you end up climbing another one of these tall, towering, noble estates out here. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Both of us are just Liara.
Both of you may.
I'll assist Liara. I think she's better at it.
I'm gonna use game advantage, so now I have advantage.
Okay,
Yeah,
then I'll just
straight.
roll normally. Let's see. Actually,
well, I would have.
I'll use game advantage too. Why not?
Okay. Let's go. Damn. I was really hoping to save this inspiration for fucking Shar. I had a Ruka inspiration from the war from about 1.5 years ago that I was gonna pull out for this because she gave me 2. 1 that I used on worms for saving the group, and 2 now on a perception check to find fucking a sign.
Okay. One more roll.
Thank you, Ruka.
Thank you.
You may have
Ruka.
saved a city. We're about to find out. Damn, I need. Let's.
Yeah, I got one from Ruka still too.
I got 1 left. To
Y'all
save
are so
Shar.
stingy. I use all of
Well,
mine within a week of getting them. On
A
initiative.
22.
Usually. No. No, it's a
26.
26. You only get one more roll when you do the reroll.
Yeah,
No
but I had
advantages.
disadvantage.
No, that's when you use something that causes you to re-roll, there's no additional dice added or subtracted ever. It was always just one die. So it's 26.
Well,
Which
26
is
is
way better
way
for
better.
you right now.
Yeah. I just think it's funny that 22 came up again.
It's worrisome because all this bad luck has to go somewhere. All right. Liara. You climb high onto one of these towering estates. And you start looking around. You see the sky flickers another time with that silvery lining. And yet again, you don't see where it started from, but it moved from the south over here. One thing you did notice, however, was the area where the sky flickered, almost like a veil was laying over top of this magical protection around Morian. And when that happens, you notice somewhere deeper into the city, closer towards the dock area, there was one area where the veil, like laying down through gravity, had one area where it was slower where it laid down. Keep in mind, all of this happened within a fraction of a second.
Near the docks, we gotta go.
All right. Now, I need another athletics check from the two of you. This is running your way across town.
Can I do
Running,
alter
running,
self to just be
running.
better at running?
Roll this ability in chat. I know I let you be penguins and shit like that, but I need to know.
It's so because alter self makes you better at swimming and all this other shit. So I was like, if I want to climb, yeah, it gives me claws.
I'm gonna say no, because that opens up a whole level of bullshittery.
Okie dokie.
So Ultra
So-
Self becomes Expeditious Retreat if you want it.
Okay.
That less than hour.
Okay. Yeah, athletics.
Both of you.
16.
Oof.
That's not too bad. It's better than most wizards.
28.
That's true. That is very true.
So Casimir, you've woken up the other guy. His eyes lull as he looks up at you. And he just smiles. Are we home yet?
Soon enough.
I can't wait.
I imagine so.
We'll rewrite history. The Tokus will be the leaders of this great city.
Huh?
We'll ensure it. The Toku. We will
Nah.
lead.
Doesn't ring any bells.
It's who I am. Our entire family, we are the Toku.
I've never heard that name before.
Roll me a deception check. You're gaslighting this man into believing his family doesn't exist. What do you mean? We're infamous. In Morian, we set up the entire underground system. We created the escapes. We harbored against all of the major forces of the wars for generations. You know who we are. Yeah, you know, right? Yeah, you totally know.
Never. No. They just told me to come down and get the person here. What did you say the name was again?
Toku.
Taki?
T-O-K-U. Toku.
Never heard of it before.
We're the second largest family in all of Morian. Literally the only family bigger than ours. The city is fucking named after.
Nothing. Nope. That doesn't ring any bells.
What is going on?
Are
here?
you sure?
No, you're not that stupid. We know you're stupid. We have our information. But you're not that stupid, right? No way that you're that idiotic and you're a vampire lord. I mean, the other vampire lords believe in euthanasia. They would do that to you.
Where is
Whatever helps you sleep at
where's
night.
Vendor at during all this? Can he hear this conversation?
If you want to be down in the cellars where he's interrogating all of the or down inside the jail where he's interrogating, you can be down there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been I've interrogated before, so yeah, I would have gone with him. I'm gonna be in the other room and I'm gonna walk out and be like, hey, did you wake up this fucking tofu guy yet?
Toku! What is wrong with you guys? Our family is prestigious.
Apparently not.
Sorry, I've never heard of them.
No, you have to speak about us. We're the ones who's causing the entire city to be overran with madness. We gave out the fireworks. We forged the letters.
Right,
fireworks?
I'm sure you did, like... what else did you do?
Now I'm gonna roll an insight check from him.
Oh, this was good.
What was he again? He was a warrior elite?
No idea.
No, he was higher than that. Inquisitor, yeah. You didn't keep any of the basic bitches, did you? Alright, here we go. 19, you beat him. Yes, we're the ones that... Why am I incarcerated, then? If there's no proof against me, why am I incarcerated?
We don't like drow.
You racist son of a bitch.
Going from him, that's
Out of all
That's
the crimes my family and I committed, being a drow was not one of
You're-
them.
You're proclaiming to a lot of crimes. This is just the kind of like the the drunk tank. They said that you were being a bit disorderly and saying and like
No, no,
rambling
no,
a
no.
lot of stuff, but
This isn't the drunk tank. I'm in the Morian castle right now. This is where they told
Of-
me to.
yeah, of course you are, Tofu member. Yes.
So are you like a noble?
He looks at his clothes. Yes.
I mean, my clothes look nice.
Nowhere near as nice.
I mean, they're not that nice.
Yours look like you're a homeless robed man, like a monk or something.
Close.
Your hair looks like it's too aloof. It's weird. You should try
Oh, yeah.
gel. It firms it up more.
Then the wind can't blow through it.
So, the wind sucks. Give me a wisdom save
No,
on that one. Okay,
24.
you're fine. You don't freak out on him for saying such blasphemous things.
Yeah, it comes from somebody who lives in a cave. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't live in a cave. I'm incarcerated. I'm not even drunk right now. I haven't even... When did I piss my pants?
Right. Uh-huh. Sure
drunk.
you are.
Don't even know when you pissed yourself.
And yet, fireworks and everything. It's just, it's a really imaginative. You have a great imagination. Go on, tell us, what else have you done? What makes your family also great?
I need one more intimidation from you to get this to work.
What, strength this time?
No, you're not really flexing on him, are you? You're
Very
you're
true.
trying to deceive him, and it's deception. Oh, I meant to say deception. That's one more lie to get him to talk.
No.
His only weakness,
Well,
his
I'm
ego.
not gonna beat that out of the deception, damn it.
All you have to do is beat his next roll. All right, insight.
Oof.
Oh no. We did. You are too cunning for your own good.
So I don't think anyone's ever said that before.
So how close are we to succeeding then?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
So anyway, shall we?
Yes, please release me.
Oh, you're not being released.
You want to start with the fingers or the toes?
What?
The fingernails.
Oh, it doesn't matter at all. My
Oh, you know
family
what?
has already succeeded.
You know what's even better?
You don't even know
Yeah.
what we're trying to do you?
I'm really thinking about like turning you into a eunuch.
I mean, I do
That's
have spa
horrifying.
supplies. We could also do it that way.
You're a man of the cloth.
Yeah. Peace too.
Tell me, do you have a fear of monkeys?
Not put. I feel like this is very racist.
How can
Monkeys
that
are
be
racist?
racist?
Well, based off of what you guys all just. Anyways.
Look, it's fine. I'll
Always
just.
the drow throwing out. You know what?
I'm done speaking to you all. Anyways, we'll pan back over to the other two.
You're not getting cocaine during this.
Did Reese or Bulkhead like go with either group, or they just?
Yeah, that's a great question. Reese, Bulkhead?
I mean,
Or Reese, pick one character and stick to that one for this part.
I think for this part, I would probably stick with Bulkhead
Okay.
because of the Blade of Celestial Origin.
Okay.
I think when Liara and go to like fly up, he's doing something similar, but trying to like let the gauntlet guide him. So he's like, he has the weapon. He's supposed to face the darkness.
Okay. Liara. And
Yep.
And Bulkhead. As the three of you are running... Oh, Bulkhead, you should probably tie your athletics in there as well. I'm doing a group average, so...
Yeah, 1 second.
I would like somebody to bring down the average.
Some Bulkhead's not that bad.
He isn't.
Do that.
What's Liara's bodyguard doing all this? Did we just leave him?
No, he's over her body.
Oh.
He's
Doing
dead.
the last
He
thing that
died.
she asked.
He got killed.
Doesn't mean the
No, he
skin's
got-
not still there.
Yeah, he got killed.
Athletics check.
He ate that attack for you.
And then I will use a charge of Armor of Magical Strength to make that a 23.
Alright, fine. I asked you to roll lower and you fucking beat everybody. Oh, not her, but still. The three of you are running through the city as quickly as you can. Periodically, you end up jumping onto rooftops as you see more of these unruly mobs that seem to be scattered across the city. One thing you notice is as you're running towards this area, all three of you notice that packs of the unruly mobs, or the unruly citizens, are moving towards your area. Like they're moving to intersect you. What are you guys doing about that?
Okay, that means their objective has changed because remember,
Yeah, it was.
they're supposed to kill the things that are closest to them, and that was the highest priority. Lowest priority, things further away. They're not going for us. Something's changed.
I think they are going to for us to stop us.
Well, they wouldn't be groups; it would just be a single person, because that means they killed everyone else that was in their immediate vicinity.
I'm gonna do something. I need you to carry me.
Yeah, I'll carry you. Can I do an insight to make sure? See, like this has changed. Like their modus operandi has changed.
Yeah, go for it. 2.
Fuck.
It's probably random.
All right, I won't think about it anymore.
I'll use mislead
Yeah.
and turn invisible in our arm, and have an illusion start running in a different direction to get the crowd's attentions. And the illusion goes 60 feet. a
Oh, it's
turn.
fast as shit. Roll me a survival check. You're trying to keep your illusion out of the grasps of all of these citizens long enough that you guys can evade them.
25, both of them.
Good shit, good shit. So, as it is juking and dodging out of the way as best it can. You do notice a very large portion of these unruly citizens do seem distracted. There are still some, though, that seem to be moving to intercept you all from where you are heading. And as you've been running, you've noticed the flickering has been happening more. And then more. And then you all, the three of you, make it to this very simple looking shack. You're a couple 100 feet away from it right now, as the shack seems to be connected to the dock as close to the water canal that cuts through Morian as possible on the southern end. As you are moving towards it, you see this flickering glow of magic taking place. All three of you notice it very clearly.
I got it.
Hey, Liara, what do you make of that?
You're all currently
just-
outrunning the unruly citizens.
You said it was like 200 feet away.
Yep.
You need to throw me as far as you can after running at this thing.
You want me to shot put you?
Get me as close as possible.
Okay.
How the people behind us, how wide of like a street are they following us on?
Like the width of a dock. There's
Oh,
a
no.
good probably 5 of these citizen mobs following you right now.
Are they all on the same street?
Well, it's like the width of like an entire dock. Like when you go down the shore, like the entire width of that shit.
Would I be able to block them off with a wall of force?
How wide does that go?
100 feet,
Wide?
10 foot by 10 foot surfaces.
You
10
got
of 'em.
10 of those, yeah. Yeah, that would be enough to cut across the entire street.
That for you, wall of force.
All right. Well then. I need you to roll me an athletics check trying to yeet Liara.
I mean, I just gotta get as close as possible, but if they're not chasing us, if we can get there, let's just run. Unless there's no
Oh, you
time.
know there's more of them coming from other avenues. These are just the ones that were closest to you.
Okay.
There's no room for you guys to breathe. This just gives you a little levity from your course of action.
Liara's still invisible, so I don't know if they see her.
Okay. Liara, I'm going to say that you take 29 points of bludgeoning damage as he
Ow.
fucking yeets you a total of 30 feet in front of him.
That's just enough. We got it. I'm gonna run 30 feet and 120 feet dispel magic.
Okay, what are you targeting?
Whatever that we thought the magic was coming from.
Something inside the shed.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You have to target a specific thing, you know. You don't just go, to who it may concern. Like,
I mean, I guess I can blow open the door if I need to do that first. What, do we only have one turn?
well, I mean, you're the one acting like, yeah, you're doing what you're doing. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, shit. Okay. Do I have any bonus action thing? I have Misty Step, but that's like... I don't really have a spell that will blow open the...
I could Kool-Aid Man through the shed.
I mean, Liara will run 30 feet ahead. She's still invisible. Fuck.
Bulkhead's following as best he can because he's got the sword. He's
60
got
feet.
he's got the gauntlet. He's here to do something.
Bonus action Misty Step, so I got even closer.
Okay.
And then I guess action Frostbite the door, just blow it up, I guess. Because she doesn't have any like Acid Splash the door. Is that how far
Acid
away is
does
that?
not destroy a door. Not in one
Okay.
go. I mean, you'd have to get like 30 damage on that.
I mean, I'm just trying to blow it open. Fuck it. Do I have it? Liara's good with weapons. I don't know why I'm not using weapons.
I have no idea why I'm not using it.
Bulkhead will firebolt the door.
There we go.
There we
Problem
go.
and
Yeah, that
solution.
works.
So give me an attack roll, Bulkhead. The AC of the door is 12. And you didn't roll a nat 1. Roll your damage. 20.
2. Oh my
No,
god.
just 20.
Just
Oh.
20. That's your own head. 22 only happens so much because you're thinking about it. Anyways, as you shoot your bolt over towards the door, it slams open very quickly, and you see inside that there are these 3 discs that are spinning with an incredible amount of velocity right now. And you see that there is one drow inside who turns, looks at all of you, and will put his body directly in front of the object.
I can still see it. I'm just gonna dispel magic behind him.
Okay. Roll me a perception check to see past him.
Okey-dokey. Perception.
Let me roll a sleight of hand for him to try to hide
23.
it.
Well, actually, genius, 28.
Hey, he might be capable of beating it. Still sleight of... No. Okay. Yeah.
Dispel magic at our
Okay.
highest level, 5th. 'Cause every...
Cool.
No, she'll just die. I'm gonna have Liara die. She's gonna cast it at 7th.
It
and
takes
die.
you an action to regain, and then you would
Oh
die
shit!
before you
Never
can
mind. Yeah.
cast
Okay.
it.
Never mind. 5th then. 5th
Okay.
level dispel
Or
magic.
can get there in time, maybe.
Liara, intelligence check.
This one's not a disadvantage, is it?
Yeah, it's all ability checks.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. I have the save for Shar. I really
And you
hope
change.
somebody
Nice change of
doesn't-
music, by the way.
Okay, let's go. Public roll. 12. Let's. Fuck, I gotta re-roll it, don't I? I'll re-roll it. This was supposed to be saved to save Shar. But if Liara fucking beats Destiny, that's kind of funny too. 16.
Okay. As you attempt to dispel the magic on it, you see the 3 cylinders that are spinning around, these 3 discs, begin to shake and quiver as your magic pulses through them, but then they spin faster and faster. You see this strike of energy pulsate off of it. The drow who is in front of it completely disintegrated. You see the layers of their entire being begin to drift away. I need the 3 of you to roll me dexterity saving throws.
20. Barbarian.
18.
Okay, just sticking with 18.
I don't have a reaction to bump it. I used it to bump the perception.
Alrighty. Well, guys, as you see this streak of energy pulsate out from this beam, you pivot your foot onto the ground, sliding across it and scraping your fur against the docks as splinters begin gouging their way into your arms in order to dive underneath the pulsation that shoots out from these 3 discs. Bulkhead, you attempt to do the same thing, but unfortunately you still get caught within the full grasp of this energy that pulsates out. Liara, you see it coming towards you, and you full force stop, turn, and start running, trying to escape it. And when you look up to the sky, you see at 2 other portions of this city, beacons erupt. 3. And as soon as it slams into your back, this surge of arcane energy disrupts your body. You feel it beginning to ripple all the way through you, and it is the most intense pain that you and Bulkhead have ever experienced before in your lives. You look over at the 2 of them as they are getting hit by this raw arcane magic being summoned forth here. And then you see the wave go over towards the wall of force, slam, into that, completely destroying that as well. Slamming into the people and destroying all of them.
Jeez.
And then it retracts back into the beam as the third beacon rises up. And as you lay there looking at it, the sky shifts slowly silver. You see the veil stretching out from these three beacons, but are held tight by the magic that encompasses this city, not being able to escape. At least for now. As you look over at Liara and Bulkhead. That is going to be 70 points of force damage to each of you. Do either of you drop to 0?
Oh, I got 7 hit points. Thank you for healing me, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Vindir, it's your fault. She's still here. No, I'm joking.
Bulkhead's full, so he's still kosher.
So as the two of you take that rippling energy of magic, Liara, you collapse to the ground with that insane pain, and Bulkhead, you're stuck in a very similar nature. You can all feel something inside of the estate, Casimir and Vindir. As the two of you are interrogating this individual, already finding your way over to their 7th digit, Vindir, you feel chaos. You smell hunger. You taste a foreign essence to the air that immediately makes all of the hair on your body stand on edge. Casimir, you notice the change in demeanor of Vindir.
Everything okay then?
Well, we need to speed this up.
I mean, I'm trying.
Yeah.
His screams are kind of getting in the way of it.
Do you want to keep your manhood?
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Why am I laughing? Who cares? Then you begin to feel that ripple of energy that the other two experienced firsthand. Though it's from far away, you can still feel that pulsation of magic that floods past you, Vindir.
Does the Drow Doku family member make any notice of it?
He just started laughing when it happened, instead of crying like he was doing literally seconds before.
Man. Well.
What are the two of you doing?
I don't think we're going to get much out of him like this. It's really weird when he laughs.
Something happened.
What do you mean something happened?
Don't know what it was. Like, I don't know, like a ripple of chaos just.
What
Went
does
everywhere.
chaos mean? I mean, anything can be chaotic. What do you mean by chaos?
You know the feeling that makes. You ever get that feeling where like everything wants to stand up on the back of your neck?
Occasionally. Depends on who's looking at me.
It's that.
That's annoying. Everyone's in the castle, aren't they?
I don't know. We've been down here for a while.
They should be. They've been told that the castle's safe. Should we just kill him and just give him to Desmond to see if he'll get anything from the body?
No, I don't think we should kill him. He wants to die.
He
And,
wants to die so they can be brought back.
I know. I'm not gonna let him be brought back or die.
Sure, we can just leave him chained in here or something then.
No. We're just gonna have to take care of some things first. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna completely just cut off both of his hands.
Yeah. He screams out in pain, but the laughter just keeps happening.
That's fine. I don't know if he knows any magic, and I'm not taking the risk.
Fair enough. So, the two of you head up.
Yeah, I don't look for the rest of the group. Under
So,
the assumption that they would be in the castle, because that would be the smart thing to do.
as you begin walking through the crowds, roll me perception checks, both of you. Casimir, you call out for Liara. Once, twice. It never takes her longer than twice to reply to you. So you start panicking as you start running around the crowds, shoving people out of your way as the crowds are completely angry and filled with this unreasonable rage and fear that they all have right now. As Vindir, you scan over the crowd, knowing that it's easier to find Bulkhead or than Liara. Both of them stand out very clearly in this town. However, you stop peering when you look through the grand windows outside. Casimir, after searching for a few moments, you see Vindir not looking for anybody, just staring.
Where are they? I can't find them anywhere. Why aren't you looking?
It's at this point you look out the window and you see it too. You see everything outside of this castle. The colors are paled. Gray, black, white. The remaining people that were outside where the veil of winds were protecting you all, which is no longer there. Those people are starting to flood into the open courtyard. You look over at the grass, no longer green, the shrubs, no longer vibrant and cut. Then you look at the sky. The stars are static. No flickering, no shifting. It's just silver up there. Vindir, you know Liara is not here. You know that is not here and Bulkhead is not here. Casimir, when you turn to look at him, you can see that on his face. And that's where we're ending the session this week. And when we come back, congratulations, party. You are level 20. Everybody else,
Nice.
you're level 21. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, hope you had a great time. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.